Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update of, tracking the situation with the coronavirus. Now, there's been, I think the news has happened like 2 3 days ago that 14 Americans who got the virus has been sent home by the State Department. Now, even though the CDC told them no, we don't want, warned them not to even do that because the unaffected passengers was on the plane with the 14 passengers that has the virus. But they did it anyway, and it's concerning. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read this article. This is from BNO News, and I'm gonna give a shout out to BNO News that a lot of people are gonna say, well, this is fake. This is the fake net numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not fake. This is real. Okay, this is real. This is a Japanese news service. So they already know. They're already tracking who has the coronavirus, what countries have it, how many people that affected with the coronavirus, how many people that died from the coronavirus. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this. And it says that so far, there are currently 77,248 confirmed cases worldwide. I'll repeat this again. There are currently 77,248 confirmed cases worldwide, including 2,250 fatalities. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started right now. They just updated within a couple of minutes ago because it's 12:44 Eastern, which is 11:44 right here in Tennessee. They just updated this like a couple of minutes ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. So let's start out in the continent, which is in mainland China. Hubei province, which is in Wuhan, says it's 63,088 cases, 2,144 deaths. And then also says it's 8,979 serious, 2,018 critical. In Guangdong province, 1,332 cases, 5 deaths, 39 serious, 28 critical. In Henan province, 1,265 cases, 19 deaths, 30 serious, 23 critical. In Xinjiang province, 1,175 cases, 1 death, 36 serious, 20 critical. In Hunan province, 1,010 cases, 4 deaths, 44 serious. In Anhui province, 987 cases, 6 deaths, 7 critical. In Shanxi province, 934 cases, 1 death, 26 serious. 26 serious. In Jiangsu province, 631 cases, 0 deaths, 6 serious, 4 critical. In Shanping, 560 cases, 5 deaths, 32 serious, 13 critical. In Shandong province, 748 cases, 4 deaths, 8 serious, 12 critical. In Xihun province, 520 cases, 3 deaths, 17 critical. In Heilongjiang province, 476 cases, 12 deaths, 70 serious. In Beijing, 395 cases, 4 deaths, 10 plus serious. In Shanghai, 334 cases, 2 deaths, 13 serious, 2 critical. In Tianjin, 131 cases and 3 deaths. In other regions, 2,250 cases, 21 deaths. Undisclosed, 55 cases and 3 deaths, which is a total in the mainland China alone. 75,891 cases, which is 2,236 fatalities, 11,633 serious, 18,264 recovered, and 5,206 suspected cases. That's in mainland China right now. So let's move on to other places. Diamond Princess is a cruise ship which is outside of the country of Japan. And it says so far, 634 cases, 2 deaths, which is 2 elderly Japanese couple, and 27 serious and 1 recovered. In the country of South Korea, 204 cases, 2 deaths, 17 recovered. In the country of Japan, 107 plus cases, 1 death, 5 serious, 22 recovered. In the country of Singapore, 86 cases, 0 deaths, 5 critical, 47 recovered. In the country of Hong Kong, 69 cases, 2 deaths, 4 critical, 2 serious, and 5 recovered. In the country of Thailand, 35 cases, 0 deaths, 2 serious, 15 recovered. In the country of Taiwan, 26 cases, 1 death, 2 recovered. In the country of Malaysia, 22 cases, 0 deaths, 17 recovered. In Australia, 19 cases, 0 deaths, 11 recovered. In Germany, 16 cases, 0 deaths, 13 recovered. In Vietnam, 6 cases, 0 deaths, 14 recovered. In the United States, 16 cases, 0 deaths, 5 recovered. In the country of France, 12 cases, 1 death, 4 recovered. In Macau, 10 cases, 0 deaths, 5 recovered. In the UK, 9 cases, 0 deaths, 8 recovered. In the UAE, which is United Arab Emirates, 11 cases, 0 deaths, 1 serious, 3 recovered. In Canada, 9 cases, 0 deaths, 3 recovered. Now, in the country of Iran, and this is shocking, people, in the country of Iran, 18 cases, 4 deaths. And already, I think one of the airlines from the United Arab Emirates, I'm not sure if it's United Arab Emirates or any Muslim country, said they suspended their flights to Iran because of the coronavirus outbreak there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very serious. So I'm going to continue reading this. It says, in the country of Italy, 19 cases, 0 deaths, 6 serious. In the Philippines, 3 cases, 1 death, 2 recovered. In India, 3 cases, 0 deaths, 3 recovered. In Russia, 2 cases, 0 death, 2 recovered. In Spain, 2 cases, 0 death, 2 recovered. In Nepal, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Cambodia, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Sri Lanka, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Finland, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Sweden, 1 case, 0 deaths. In Belgium, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Egypt, 1 case, 0 deaths, 1 recovered. In Israel, there's 1 case, 0 deaths. And in Lebanon, 1 case and 0 deaths, which is a total so far is 1,356 cases, 14 deaths, 51 serious critical. So the BNO says in their notes so far that in Japan, the total includes 4 asymptomatic cases, which are not included in the government's official count. It also includes 14 people who were evacuated from China. And continue on, it says, in Japan, the 634 people from the Diamond Princess cruise ships are listed separately, and they are not included in the Japanese government official count, which is 328 were asymptomatic. 14 of them are U.S. citizens. As I reported to you earlier, that 14 U.S. citizens, despite the CDC warning, sent them back to the United States with unaffected passengers. That's a concern, people. That's really concerned. But, you know, even though they're supposed to be under quarantine, they still sent the 14 people back on the plane anyway. So I'm going to continue reading this. It says, they said the test results were unknown until they were taken off the ship. Now, it's continuing to say it's on the Diamond Princess, which is a cruise ship out the coast of Japan. They said that the total does not include 3 employees of Japan's health ministry and 1 staff member of Japan's cabinet secretaries, all of whom were infected while working on the ship. So, you see, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of employees of Japan's health ministry and 1 staff member of Japan's cabinet secretary. You hear that? Which means that one of the government officials has the virus. So it says that all of whom which were infected while working on the ship. It does also not include people who were tested positive upon their return home. And it says 4 people in Australia and 1 person in Israel. And so, then it said about North Korea that South Korea already have cases of the coronavirus, but now they say in North Korea, unconfirmed reports about 1, 5, or 7 cases in North Korea have been denied by the government. If cases are confirmed by North Korean officials, they will be added to this list. So, ladies and gentlemen, it shows that you got more countries now. The last time I reported, there's more countries like Iran, Italy, Israel. All of them are now have either 1 or 4 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. So, this is the timeline of the situation. They said in Italy, it's 10 confirmed new cases in Italy for the coronavirus there. They said that 426 new cases in Hubei province. There's 2 new cases in the United Arab Emirates. Two new cases in Australia. That's with the Diamond Princess cruise ship there. 1 case in Singapore. 1 new case in Kumamoto. I'm trying to pronounce it. Kumamoto Prefecture, Japan. It's 2 cases in Japan again, which is Aichi Prefecture. 1 first case in Lebanon. 3 in Italy. So, Italy started getting cases now, as you can tell. They got cases in Italy now. And then there's 3 new cases in Tokyo, Japan. 1 case in Japan. So remember, now starting to spread. And, Japan is starting to spread. South Korea is starting to spread. And this is not good. And I'm keep reading this and saying, like in Japan, there's a lot of cases in Japan now. And they said 1 new death in South Korea and first new case in Israel. And then there's 13 new cases and 2 deaths in Iran. So, ladies and gentlemen, the list goes on and on. And so you hear that you got countries like Japan, South Korea, Iran has new cases and it's spreading, and there's so many deaths in South Korea and in Iran. So, ladies and gentlemen, this to me is, people saying, well, they got that under control in China. Are they? My question is, are they? Because according to this, it's spreading. It's spreading throughout mainland China. It's spreading through other places like the Diamond Princess cruise ship. You got in South Korea when you have 2 deaths already. Japan starting to be on the rise there. Singapore on the rise. You got Thailand starting to get up there. And then the shocking is Iran is starting to have it. The country of Iran, this Islamic Republic of Iran, already has 18 cases, 4 deaths. Wow. So it's thanks to the 14 passengers that the CDC warned not to send them to the United States, which they're doing anyway. I wouldn't even be surprised that the United States is going to be on the rise with this coronavirus. So far it's 16, but don't be surprised if it's going to be on the rise because there 14 Americans just sit back from the cruise ship, which is a Diamond Princess cruise ship, to the United States, despite the CDC warning. So y'all let me know what you think about this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of concerning. And, people try to be uninformed or misinformed about the situation. And sometimes we as Americans always look at the American media and not look outside of the box. But the BNO has already informed people worldwide how many cases there are, how many people are affected by the coronavirus, how many people that died from the coronavirus. Some people say this is fake news. This news so far is legitimate. This is a Japanese news organization, so they know, some that know what they're talking about. So y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this Lions signing off. Deuces.